Let us begin again. 3 deep breaths. Settling down to normal breathing. Awareness around your chest and upper back. No other expectations than to simply stay with each breath. Not looking for extraordinary experience. The fact of experience itself is extraordinary. It's a miracle. Including your abdomen and lower back. Including your neck and throat. including your face and the head. Including your arms and legs. Your whole body is a cloud of energy and sensations. What a miracle to be aware. Palms to the heart center. Namaskar Mudra. Thinking of someone that you love and respect, living or not. Dedicating all the benefits from this session to that person. Chin to the chest. Opening your eyes. Inhaling, taking the arms by the side, pressing the palms, looking up. Exhaling, hands coming down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come up to standing. Feet hip width apart. Toes pointing directly forward. Arms up. Interlacing fingers. Palms facing up. Straighten up the elbows. Inhaling, coming up onto the toes as much as you can. Exhaling, heels down. 4 more rounds. After completing, release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, move your hips forward and take your arms back. Gentle back bend. Exhaling, straightening up. 4 more rounds. Move your hips forward and then take your arms back, keeping the balance on your feet. Release arms after total 5 rounds. Take a deep breath. Keeping the feet hip width apart. Arms up. Interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Utkatasana practice. Inhaling, bend your knees and sitting back in an imaginary chair behind you. Exhaling, straightening up. As you bend your knees, keep the knees behind your big toes. Just sitting back and keep the balance on your feet. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Continuing to having your feet hip width apart, arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling center, exhaling, laterally bending toward the right wall. Left wrist reaching for the right wall just a bit more. Next inhalation, straightening up. Next exhalation, laterally bending toward the left wall, right wrist reaching for the left wall just a bit more. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. After completing, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Continuing to having your feet hip width apart, arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground. Palms facing the front. Shoulders relaxed, and yet your fingers are reaching for the walls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. keeping your feet flat on the mat. Next exhalation, twisting your upper body to the right, turning your head, look past the right shoulder. Inhaling center. Arms parallel to the ground, fingers reaching away from the body. Next exhalation, twisting to the left, turning your head, inhaling center. 4 more rounds. After completing, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Front of the mat, Tadasana, mountain posture. Diligence to explore your own edges without aggression. With each posture, coordinated breath as you transition between the postures. And all of your awareness on the present moment of experience as you diligently practice. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara practice begin. If you are not present, begin again. No aggression. There is a line between diligence and aggression. After completing, separate your feet comfortably, separated, standing relaxed, and continuing to be present for the experience of standing relaxed. And breath normalizing. Automatically. Heart pacing itself down automatically. Bit of a sweat cooling the body automatically. The miracle of awareness, observing like a witness, a silent witness, all that appears. Grand and trivial, big and small, bright and dull, joy and sorrow. What a miracle. Three deep breaths. Today we are going to approach postures with a broad stance, Prasaritha stance, front of the mat, Tadasana, Namaskaramata. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Allow your arms to hang loose, head to hang loose. Keep your knees straight. Bend your knees deeply and then straighten it up. Bend your knees your fingertips by the sides of your feet. Inhaling, right foot back, Ashwa. Place your place your back foot flat on the mat. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face the right wall. Rotate your left toes also in. Now with both your feet pointing in the same direction. Bring your feet in line stance. And both your left foot and right foot are facing the same wall. So if you want, you can switch around and face the camera, but with the same feet position, gap between the feet. Yes. Both toes pointing toward the camera. Yes. Slightly pointing your toes toward each other. Slightly. To make sure that your outer edges of your feet are in the play. Sometimes if you're losing touch, you might lose touch with the outer edges of your feet. For solid foundation for the posture, your entire, in fact, both feet are flat. And to aid that, slightly pointing your feet toward each other. Arms up. Interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, move your hips forward, take your arms back. Gentle back bend. Exhaling, straightening up. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Right palm on the side of the right thigh. Left arm up toward the ceiling. Left palm facing the right wall. Inhaling center. Exhaling. Right fingers walking down the side of the right leg. Left fingers reaching for the right wall. Left hip gently moving toward the left wall to bring more balance on your left foot. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, straightening up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left palm on the side of the left leg. Right arm up. Right fingers reaching for the ceiling. Right palm facing the left wall. Walk your left fingers down the left leg. Right fingers reaching for the left wall. 5 deep breaths, keeping the balance on your feet. 5, 4, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up. Hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. If you want relief, you can bring your feet closer and then go back to the position of your feet. But keep that distance that you remember from before. Feet flat on the mat. Toes slightly pointing, not too much, but gently rotating your feet inward for a solid foundation on your feet. Hands on the waist. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending forward halfway. Bend forward halfway. You can bend your knees to keep the back flat and look to the front. Slightly bend the knees. Flatten your back. See if you can point your elbows up to the ceiling and flatten your back. Look to the front. Look to the front and flatten the back. Bend your knees enough to be able to do that. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Wherever the edges are, you're acknowledging the edges lovingly so. And you're aware of your own mental states, positive or negative. But at the edges, you are lingering without reacting out of the edges. You reach the edges lovingly so, and you stay at the edge lovingly so. No aggression at all. Take a deep breath. We're going to go deeper in the forward bending. Inhale, center. Exhaling, halfway bending forward. Look to the front, flatten the back. Keep the balance on your feet, toes and heels. Stretch the arms to the front, palms facing down. Arms parallel to the ground if you can. Look to the front. Look gazing at your thumbs. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Place your palms on your glutes, fingers pointing down, elbows pointing back. Next inhalation, move your hips forward, chest to the front, look up, gentle back bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, bending forward. Keep the knees straight. Bend as fully forward and then let the arms hang loose. Keep the knees straight, head down. Hold the elbows. Right hand holding the left, left holding the right. Keep the knees straight, elbows hanging down, head hanging loose, shoulders relaxed, and with a solid foundation on your feet. Straighten up the knees as best as you can, feeling the posture, perhaps on the back of your legs, lower back, wherever the edges are, wherever you feel the posture. No aggression. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slightly bend the knees, hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Bring your feet hip width apart. Release arms, relax. It could be feeling a bit unnatural. In our normal life style, we don't separate our feet like that and move like that. If you're playing games, this might happen very naturally. So take a deep breath, exhale. Going back to Prasarita stance, broad stance. Toes pointing slightly forward, slightly toward each other. Prasarita Padottanasana variation. Before then, place your palms on your glutes, fingers pointing down, elbows pointing back, a gentle back bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up. Hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. One of the variations of Prasarita Padottanasana is to hold the big toes, right hand holding the left big toe, and left holding the left big toe. And we'll approach that. Inhaling center, exhaling, bending forward halfway first, arms hanging loose. Now bend your knees enough to catch hold of your big toes. Now look to the front and flatten your back, making the back as flat as you can with that extended spine, head down, and straightening your knees up as best as you can. A slight tugging of the big toes is fine. In fact, that would activate the muscles and give you a bit of a relief on your hamstrings. A slight pull or a pressure up on your big toes. roof of your head is facing the mat, down, your head completely relaxed. Your elbows can be bent, gently pulling your big toes up. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Bring your feet hip width apart. Release your arms, relax. Remember, we are training our mind, and we are positioning the body in a way that can train the mind to be present. And of course, we're positioning the body for effective breathing and also improving the physical aspects. Take a deep breath. Prasarita stance, broad sense. Slightly rotating your feet outward. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, bending your knees and taking your seat bones back toward an imaginary chair behind you. And keep the balance on your feet. From the hips up, you may be leaning forward. You will be leaning forward gently. Bring the arms and spine in alignment. And bend your knees as much as you can, keeping the balance on your feet. Utkatasana variation. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straightening up. Hands on your waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bring your toes to point directly forward. You're going to bend forward and then twist with one palm on the ground. Take another deep breath. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending halfway forward. Arms hanging loose. Bend your knees and place your palms underneath your heart on the mat. One on top of the other. Right hand on top of the left hand. Look to the front and flatten your back. Right hand on the right waist. Open your right shoulder up and bring the right shoulder to align with the left shoulder vertically. You're not naturally gazing at your right wall. Right arm up to the ceiling. Right palm facing the right wall. Right fingers reaching for the ceiling. Slightly flattening your back. Not too much weight on your left palm. See if you can turn your head and gaze at your right thumb, keeping the balance on your feet. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Parivrtta Prasarita Padottanasana. It's a twist from Prasarita Padottanasana, which is a broad stance forward bend. Take another deep breath. Always maintaining a solid balance on your feet. Inhaling center, exhaling, bending halfway forward. Arms hanging loose. Bend your knees and place the palms on the mat. Left hand on top of the right hand. Look to the front, flatten the back. Left hand on the left waist. Rotate your left shoulder up, opening your left shoulder up to the ceiling to get the left shoulder to align vertically with the right shoulder. You're gazing at the left wall. Left arm up to the ceiling, left palm facing the left wall. Left fingers reaching for the ceiling and gazing at your left thumb as much as you can. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Bring your feet hip width apart. Release arms. Relax. Lie down on your back. Legs together. Feet relaxed. Arms close to the body. Palms facing down. You're not in Shavasana yet. Take a deep breath, exhale. Blood pressure normalizing on its own, magically so. Bend your knees, holding your knees tightly, rock back and forth, massaging your entire spine from the lower back to the top of the back. Side to side, rolling side to side, massaging the side muscles as well. Settle back down with the knees close to the chest. Spread your arms shoulder height, palms facing down. Inhale, center, exhaling, taking both the knees toward your right elbow. Bring the left shoulder down to the mat if the left shoulder had come off the mat. And then look over the left shoulder. 5 deep breaths. 5. Jatara Parivartana variation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the center. Next exhalation, taking both the knees toward your left elbow. And looking over your right shoulder after you bring the right shoulder down to the mat. Deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the center. Release the legs. Make any final movements you feel necessary before proceeding to surrender in Shavasana. Being present, your own body sensations of each breath, a miracle of awareness in which all experiences seem to magically appear. We are the miracle. The most ordinary experience of a breath points to the miracle of awareness. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently coming to a meditative posture. Take your time. taking your hands back. Inhaling, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, coming up, rubbing your palms, massaging your eyes, gently opening your eyes. Namaste. Thank you all so much for this wonderful opportunity to share. Have a good evening and a good day ahead.